The feds say my name hot like when the oven on. Sick, I came home to my little brother gone. Everybody looking for me, pull up in the Scuddies on. Who said I'm a snitch? You just heard a lot from him. Better check the black and white, that paperwork a vote for him. Zero toleration for that boy, take his life from him. He don't want that pistol plate, okay, I'll take to him. I ain't hear from different when I had them blues on. So soon as you done blowing, put your shoes on. I'm on parole in 2 states, I can't move wrong. The feds trying to build a case, I can't move wrong. I went to trial back to back, yeah, I'm 2-0. State of Kentucky banned me from married jury stuff. See, I can't even be in public with my hoodie on. Michigan State don't want them here, they don't know what he on. I know they prayed on my downfall. I know they prayed on my downfall. Oh no, I 10, yeah, I stood tall, 10 tall. They so disloyal, show them how to ball.
I want another burger, but they're so expensive these days. Yeah, it was like this. Okay, I didn't ask for that. I did. I did. We got the spot right there.
Radio on, power on. The radio on, power on. The radio on, power on.
The hottest music, Power 1017.
got single letter at the table. They want the single letter card? And then the single curriculum and something program. Usually right behind Nate. That was just pretty good, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go unlock.
How's it going? All good? Getting ready to...
Wait, is this that one? That's what I said. Where's that one?
Oh, this is. Hey, tell the girls.
How do you pronounce it? I will too. Don't worry, I am up here.
Semifinal? Yeah. Semifinal. Yeah. Hello.
It's on.
What's up? Huh? What's this?
I'm Mr. Too Slimmer. I'm with Shark, you with the fish. Hop straight out the belly, I'm the bigger. Cautious sign on my neck, to the fish.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Bud got all his carrots on my teeth.
What do you mean birthday?
Windows 5 and he sees me. I done missed a couple plays, my don't thin deep. Put me in the game, I'm an MVP. Take you out there, Yoda, put you in an AMG. Try count chicken, she know I'm a roller. Too slippery entertainment, come step in my office. Take a, she say, D-Lo, you be saucy, baby. I done with them lanes, come with some bosses, baby. She don't want no puppy, she want a big dog. Wash my clothes the other day, found a 10 ball. Flip phone for the judge, it's a throwaway. I'm riding with some shooters, we look like Yoda's ain't. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fish. Hop straight out the belly, I'm the bigger. Caution sign on my neck, and a 60.
I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese.
He just.
Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's.
What's your last
I feel
name?
like Bud got all his carrots on my teeth. In my bag, my pocket's deeper than the sea. You don't bring nothing to the plate, but I can't eat. All that you doing fake, you just a pretend. They say my flow so cool, but I still bring the heat. See, I got some braids, so they won't be with bad. Hearing niggas done that no feet. You ain't fuck 'cause you ain't him, but she let ski hit her. I'ma run me up that cheese on all these pieces.
Thank you.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery.
going to be activated. You're not allowed in the building. We're not allowed in the building until it. Just check. Yeah, you'll be here.
It's hard to find 2 radios that work.
We don't want to.
I told Dave I'm gonna go buy it. That one didn't bother me. Buy them off TikTok. I think I might buy it. Don't need like slippers. Not that they've done that already,
Just turn off my song.
Let's go, Bennett.
Oh my God,
Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner.
Oh, it's hard.
That my game was built on flash and not fire. Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me
That was the one on the table? That's it.
my pain. That's my motivation.
That's the one from earlier. Yeah, it's hard.
Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life.
It's usually one back here. You can, I mean, they got the whole bunch. There's a whole.
Maybe I destroyed the game.
I don't think it's like a special game ball. You can.
Or maybe you're just making excuses.
We can get you. Don't worry about it. I got it. Huh?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Decatur High School's administration, faculty, staff, and students welcome you to Seahawk Gymnasium, your host for tonight's MPSSAA Girls 3A East Region 1 semifinals. Tonight we welcome the Clippers from James and Bennett High School. If I could have your attention for some important announcements. Stephen Decatur High School welcomes everyone to tonight's contest. As each team represents their respective schools, we remind you that honoring the values of sportsmanship is the essence of every athletic contest. We ask you to accept the responsibility as a fan of this game to show respect for players, respect for coaches, respect for officials, and respect for those around you. Your support and cooperation will allow all athletes involved in this game to achieve and demonstrate their best. Please be aware this contest is being live streamed with both audio and video. Conversations in the stands may be audible in the live stream, so please be mindful when conversing, cheering, or commenting on the game. Worcester County Public Schools' #1 priority is to ensure the safety and security of our players, officials, coaches, and spectators. Help us keep our facilities and athletic venues safe by immediately reporting any safety concerns to law enforcement or school administration. Please familiarize yourself with the location of the nearest exit should an unlikely emergency evacuation be required. Remember, if you see something, say something. Now, if you would please rise and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. We ask that all gentlemen remove all hats and head coverings for the duration of the anthem. Just stand like, you can stand at the end of the line and just tell them. Just yell at them. Yeah, don't hit the leg. Now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Clippers. At guard, a freshman wearing number 22, Jayla Johnson. At guard, a freshman wearing number 21, Rihanna Voss. At forward, a junior wearing number 3, Joelle Wigfall. At forward, a junior wearing number 30, Sega Arand. And in the center, a senior wearing number 10, Jenna Stauffer. The Clippers are coached by Darren Rogers and assisted by Coach Mitchell and Taylor Dennis. Now, let's meet the starting 5 for your Indicator Seahawks. At guard, a 5'6" freshman wearing number 1, Malia Blake. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore wearing number 10, Lila Gunther. In the center, a 5'7" junior wearing number 15, Peyton Tyre. At forward, a 5'9" junior wearing number 4, Jocelyn Tyre. And at forward, standing an even 6 feet tall, a senior wearing number 3, Allison Swift. The Seahawks are coached by Corey Holland, assisted by Tish Wise and Karen Holland. Don't forget, tonight's game is being live streamed on YouTube, youtube.com/.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this regional semifinal matchup between the James M. Bennett Clippers and the Stephen Decatur Seahawks. My name is AJ Patton. I'm joined alongside my partner, Sean McChrystal. And Sean, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing amazing. How about you?
I'm doing great. Should be a great game tonight. Battle of the Bayside South opponents. Should be a great game on hand tonight. He's fast with it. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Seahawks. So your starting lineups tonight. Starting out for the Seahawks, Malia Blake at the point guard, Lila Gunther at the shooting guard, Peyton Tyre at small forward, Jocelyn Tyre power forward, and Allison Swift at center.
Yeah, for the Clippers, it's going to be July Johnson, Rihanna Voss, Joelle Wigfall, Siga Andrea, and Jenna Stauffer.
Now Peyton Tyre with 2 shots at the line here. We're going to get the Seahawks on the board first.
Key to the game for the Seahawks is staying out of foul trouble. They got in a lot of foul trouble this year, so let's see how it improved come playoff time.
I think for the Seahawks as well, the volume of their shooting tonight, taking those good shots, making the shots that they get. You know, when you're open.
Scoreboard just went off.
Scoreboard just went off, yeah. We're pulling it back up right now.
It's on 1, but not.
Yeah. Interesting. Looks like it just went back. Okay. I think we're good. It's an interesting start to this game. But Peyton Tyre at the line on the year. She is 43%. Makes 1 of 2. Jocelyn Tyre with the offensive rebound. Now Tyre looking to get revenge. Can't. Gets it back, though. Puts it up and bounces it in. Offensive rebounding, Sean. It's gonna be another big key for the Seahawks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of it all year, and they're coming out in this full court press, which has worked all year as well.
As now Malia Blake did step on the line there. Was that a tough angle? Working on Jayla Johnson. Trying to drive down the court there. I think turnovers as well for both these teams. Want to limit both, especially starting out here. Both squads want to get off to a good start. Johnson drives. Nice drive and gets the layup. Working through contact there. Now Gunther in the corner. Thought about popping the mid-range. Blake, a three off the side of the iron. Gunther tries to save it. Stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, this full court press, it's been effective this year, and so far start off the game, it's been very well.
Vast. Nice double team there by the Seahawks, which will create a backcourt violation. Solid defense. And like you said, that full court press, I think the Seahawks should stick with it as much as they possibly can. We were speaking to Coach Holland before the game. You know, some of his keys were handling the pressure defense, like we spoke on. You know, Bennett, they like to run full court press. Every single possession, or for most possessions of this game, they're going to try and run full court press. So for the Seahawks, breaking that full court press, great drive inside. Swift can't get the layup. And Peyton Tyre, with all 5 of the Seahawks points so far. Second chance points right there, which is another key to the game for Coach Allen is rebounding. Johnson driving. Now pass to the corner, back out. Ball got tipped by Gunther. The ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Bennett. And a substitution here as Jakalia Traore checking in here for Segu Arand. So now Bennett looking to tie the game here. 10 on the shot clock. Kick to the corner. Stauffer, 2 off the back iron. And a good rebound there by Swift.
Yeah, lucky that shot didn't go in. That was a defensive breakdown there.
Ball gets knocked out of bounds again. Seahawks stay with it. 22 on the shot clock here. Sean, what is your key for the Seahawks in this game?
I think they need to work it inside. That's been a big factor for them all season. Excuse me. Haven't been too good from beyond the arc, but in the paint they've been very well.
Yeah, in this game, Seahawks want to be good from beyond the arc. That's a deep 2 by Gunther. No. And a rebound there. Now pass up to Vass. Vass, great drive inside on Blake. Cannot get the layup. And a rebound by Swift. Now Seahawks looking to get past this full court press. They do. Pass up to Gunther. Now inside to Jocelyn Tyre going up. Cannot get the easy layup. Now Bennett looking to go the other way. Now Johnson with it. Driving through a double team. Just lost out of bounds.
Yeah, another big factor for the Seahawks will be getting back on transition defense. We saw them get beat a lot against Y-High and Parkside earlier in the year.
So now Blake looking for a screen by Tyre. She gets it. Now corner Swift inside to the post. Going up between 2 Clippers. Tyre can't get the layup once again. But great steal. Seahawks can't get the layup again. 3 opportunities there. Couldn't finish. And now passing to Vass as Gunther jumps. That's a hard foul right there. And Vass will go to the line to shoot too. Bennett coach thought that was intentional there.
No. It wasn't.
Maybe not quite there. Maybe not quite that. Just some contact. There's some major contact. Vass to the line to shoot too.
She was just trying to go up and knock the ball away. Nothing intentional.
Kind of just a bad spot there. And Vass's first free throw. It's off back iron. So speaking of free throws, I think for both teams, free throw percentage, and I think free throws in general will be a major part of this game. Just converting at the line for both teams. Vass, second free throw, no. And Peyton Tyre with the defensive rebound. Now Malia Blake. Now pass up, Jocelyn Tyre, kick, corner 3 by Swift, and that's good. First 3 of the game from the Lady Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks starting off doing everything right, making threes, getting good opportunities, playing great defense. You got to keep this up, though.
Now Vass, good defense here with the Seahawks. Drives inside through 3 Seahawks. And they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go back Seahawks' way. Now Bennett not running the full court press here. We'll see if, I was expecting them to run it, I feel like, at the start of the game. We'll see if they run it in the second half, but so far haven't been running it much. Swift looking for her second three. No. Off back iron, an offensive rebound there by the Seahawks. Blake thought about it. And Gunther, steal right there by Bennett. And Wigfall going up, gets fouled once again. Looks like it's going to be Gunther's second foul.
Yeah, not really a smart foul there. I mean, Wigfall was already underneath the basket when you fouled.
That'll go on Peyton Tyre, her first of the game. And that'll be team's second of this first quarter. So Wigfall at the line to shoot two. Looking to cut this lead in half. Cannot. As Malia Manuel to check in here for Lila Gunther. That backcourt duo of Malia Blake and Malia Manuel should be a key for the Seahawks in this game, especially from beyond the arc. Look for some threes. But Blake now pass to Manuel. Manuel working on Wigfall. Now kick to the corner. Tyre drives baseline. Way too strong in the layup. And Traore gets stuck at the half-court line, gets pushed down. Johnson with it. Now back out. Wigfall, a high arcing three. It's off the side of the glass. Here's this full court pressure by Bennett. Malia Blake gets around it. Pops a weird jumper. It looked like she was trying to pass there, but then was midair, had to take the shot. Johnson drives in. Great pass to Wigfall for the easy layup. 8-5 game with 3:39 left here in this first quarter.
Yeah, game moving a little fast for the Seahawks here. They like to play they play better when they're at a slower pace, and it's getting a little too fast for their liking.
Well, especially what Coach Holland said before the game, playing with poise and control, not working so far. Johnson passing to Vass. Great save there by Malia Blake. She got fouled on the floor. Trying to get up the court there. Let's see what that's going to go on. That's going to go on number 21, Rihanna Vass, and a timeout called by Coach Holland. We'll be right back with you with 3:20 left in this first quarter.
Has scored 2, 3 has scored a 2, and then I made a foul shot. 3 points. 3 has 3 points.
All right, coming back to you with 3:20 left in this first quarter. Seahawks up 8-5. Sean, what are you liking out of the Seahawks so far, and what do you not like?
I like how they're working the ball inside and making some open shots. What I'm not liking is they're not hustling back on transition defense. As Coach Corey was saying in the timeout, they weren't really hustling back, and they were getting beat.
Johnson drives to 3. Seahawks. That's a great finish, taking it coast to coast. Lee Blake looking to get it back here. Seahawks like to play at their own pace. Feels like right now Bennett is controlling the pace of this game. Switch, driving through a double team, gets stuck, and ball gets knocked out. And it will go Bennett way. Now Seahawks look to turn to the full court press here. Like we said, it has worked so far this year. Will be a big key in this regional semifinal. Almost a steal there. And now Traore goes pass inside, is past the hands of Wigfall. The ball gets knocked out of bounds. And Bondurant and Dennis check in here for Blake and Peyton Tyre. So Seahawks looking to get some points back here. About 2.5 left in this first. Bondurant. She gives to Manuel. And now Dennis on the corner. Thought about pulling the 3 there. And Jocelyn Tyre traveled inside. Was looking for a jump ball. Couldn't get it there. Just took one too many extra steps.
Yeah, Seahawks started off good, but they've since their offense hasn't been playing as good as they were in the beginning of the game. They're turning the ball over way too much.
Now pass inside was a lollipop pass. And it's stolen once again by Bennett. Now passed up to Wigfall. tries to save it. Ball got knocked out of bounds there. Bennett's going to stay with it. Chance for the Clippers to take their first lead in the night here. Looks like they run a break play here. Oh, on the elbow. Pass inside to Traore. Great steal right there by Jocelyn Tyre. Now Jocelyn Tyre in transition. Pass up to Malia Manuel. Back. Swift. Tries to go up with it. Gets it knocked away. And now Manuel, wing three. Good. That's what the Seahawks need, Sean.
Yeah, they're 2 for 2 so far on their 3-pointers. I guess they heard me.
Johnson, great drive. Cannot finish on the layup, though. And now Swift taking it back. She's looking to slow it down here. Probably a smart decision there, set up an offensive play. Try and maybe get something inside here. Possibly could get Jocelyn Tyre in the post, but Bondron's going to pull a three. That time, no. Back up. And a great rebound there and put back by Malaysia Dennis. Her first points of the night. Now Johnson kick, wig fall, a three. No. The ball bounces to Malia Manuel. Now Manuel taking it herself coast to coast, drives, floats, and banks it in off the glass.
Yeah, that was
Seahawks on a run here.
That was a really nice move there. Nice Euro step.
Great drive inside. Johnson on the top of the key. Now kick, Vass, a wing three. It's off the back iron once again. Now Tyre with it. Or Swift, pardon me. Gives to Dennis. And now a jump ball. There'll be a foul there on Bennett.
Yeah, only 43 seconds left in this first quarter. The quarter's moved by at a good pace.
It has, yeah. That's going to go on Jacolia Traore, her first of the game. And Peyton Tyre to check in here for Jocelyn Tyre. And also Manuel's checking out here. As Lally Gunther going back in. So Swift, kick, Tyre, another deep two off the side of the iron. Now rebound by Traore. Now pass up. Bennett gets through the press and gets fouled. It's going to be a reach and foul there on April Bondron.
Not really a smart foul there. I mean, you already beat. No need to try and reach from behind.
No, definitely not. So Bennett looking to make this at least a 6-point game. Can hold for almost the last shot here if they please. And now Vass working on Gunther. Has trouble with it. Tries to drive in on Gunther. And now kick to the corner. Great pickpocket there by Peyton Tyre. And Vass stepped out of bounds. So Seahawks look at the last shot here with 18.5 seconds to go. Chance for a double-digit lead here going into the second. Let's see what the Seahawks go with. Screen by Peyton Tyre. Swift takes it on the right side. Pass in. Give and go. Does not work. Ball gets knocked around. And now easy lane to the basket for Vass. And gets the layup. 2 seconds left now, and that will do it for the first quarter as we head into the second with the Seahawks up by 6, 15-9 over the Clippers.
The hottest music, Power 101.7.
All right, now back with you. Start of the second quarter. And the Seahawks up by 6. Sean, how you feeling about this game so far?
You know, Seahawks started off well, but their offense sort of hit a dull spot midway through that first quarter. Their defense, their transition defense, is really what worries me. All season it's been a problem, and it's still a problem this game. And also the foul trouble.
Yeah, speaking of that, early foul there, 3 seconds into the quarter by Jocelyn Tyre.
But
first of the game.
Overall, Coach Corey has really turned this program around.
Oh, yeah.
Last
definitely.
year, early first-round exit. Well, first-round exit is obviously early, but didn't even get a home playoff game.
No.
It was looking like it was going the other way, and he sort of changed the culture.
Definitely, I agree. He's turned this team around. They've had a very good year. Home playoff game, pass inside, Peyton Tyre showing the layup. Swift gets it back, puts it up, cannot get the bounce. Troy with the rebound. Now passes over the head of Vass. A great save there. And Wigfall gives to Vass, as that was a Johnson on the save there. My apologies. Now Johnson with it. Pass inside, Troyer. Trying to go between two Seahawks. She does, cannot get it.
And this full court press that both teams are running, it's not really designed for in girls basketball, can't be designed for a 10-second violation because there's no backcourt 10 seconds. So it's designed to cause turnovers, force turnovers, and get easy buckets.
We saw a turnover there by the Seahawks. They definitely don't want to make it a habit here in the second quarter. You know, they got this 6-point lead. They're looking to extend it, obviously. You know, can go on a run. The Seahawks team is very capable of going on a run. This pass got bad out of bounds. It will stay with Bennett. 17 on the shot clock here. And Manuel to check back in here for the Seahawks. She will check in for Allison Swift, who's had a very good game so far. Malia Manuel on the season, averaging 7 points per game. They're going to play a big impact in the second quarter. Great double team here by the Seahawks. Nice trap on Vass. Gives to Johnson. Drives inside. And gets fouled going up. And Jayla Johnson will get two shots. My apologies from the charity stripe here. That's the second foul of the day on Jocelyn Tyre. 2 fouls here in the first minute 4 of the second quarter.
Yeah, that's Tyre's second. She's got to be careful. I'm surprised Coach Corey's keeping her in there. It's, shows a lot of faith.
She is a great rebounder in the paint. I think that's one of the main reasons why. Averaging 5 rebounds a game on the year, especially in the playoffs. You know, you want your good rebounders, your best rebounders, I should say, in there, especially in close games like this so far, as Johnson knocks down both free throws. I think that's the main reason why. But I believe if she gets that third foul, look for Coach Allen to take her out. Now pass it into Blake. Bennett coach looking for a travel, and he does get it. Blake was just trying to drive through 3 Clippers there. Couldn't work out for her.
You got to limit the turnovers here for the Seahawks. Most of Bennett's points have come on points off turnovers.
Yes. Johnson, Wigfall, a rainbow 3 once again off the glass. Troyer offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. She's been a beast so far in the paint. One of the main reasons why this is only a 2-point game. Blake gives to Gunther. Now back to Blake. The give and go once again. And one by Malia Blake. She'll get the line. Try to make the 3-point play. Very good give and go there by the Seahawks. Give, cut inside, pass back for the layup as Dennis will check in here for Jocelyn Tyre. Probably a smart decision there.
Yeah, definitely. Tyre with 2 fouls. You don't want her to get that third. And it's early in the second quarter. So if she gets that third, you're going to have to take her out and not play till the third quarter.
As Blake converts on the and one. She's averaging 11 points per game on the season, 75% from the free throw line. Extends it there, or improves it there, I should say. Now Johnson, she's going to pull the top of the key 3 and banks it in. Back to a 2-point game.
I didn't know the bank was open this late, AJ.
Still is, I guess. What time is it? 5:57?
5:56, yeah, 5:57.
Closing up for the night. Now pass inside. Gunther going up with it, and she does get fouled. But going back to it, you know, Jocelyn Tyre coming out there with 2 fouls. Look for Coach Allen to put her back in here, maybe with about a minute or 2 left in the second quarter.
It's going to depend on the flow of the game,
yes.
how the rebounding battle is going. As Swift's going to check in, so she can play a big rebounding role as well. So
yeah,
I think it's going to depend on the score and how the rebound battle is going.
Speaking of that, she averages 8 rebounds a game on the year. As Gunther knocks down the first. Split checked in there for Malia Manuel. As Gunther's second free throw is way short.
Is that the first air ball on a free throw we've seen all year? I think it is.
I think we'll just say it's slipped.
We'll go with that.
We'll just say it's slipped. Now driving through a double team as Johnson gets fouled. It's already the 3rd team foul by the Seahawks here in this quarter.
Yeah, and that's Gunther's second. That's big. I said a key coming in this game, foul trouble, as now 2 Seahawks starters are on the bench with 2 early fouls here.
Troyer going straight to the basket and gets the layup. She's got what she wants so far in this game. Now Blake, nice hezzy there, drives inside. Now in between a double team, tries to go up, and she traveled. And the Seahawks should go back to the full court press here. But yeah, foul trouble definitely so far is hurting the Seahawks. That was interesting. So they didn't call travel there. Corner 3 by Blake. Off back iron. Now Peyton Ty goes back up with it. No. Gets her own miss though. And she's looking to clear it, and she does. Now Peyton Tyre gives to Manuel. Manuel, nice hop step, puts it up. It's way off the mark. Swift now going up and gets fouled. They'll take it. Seahawks take it. 2 more shots to the line there.
That was sort of a broken possession there.
There was a lot going on. Well, at first, that's a 3rd team foul there on the Clippers, and 2nd on Stauffer. Well, at first they called it travel.
Yeah, I saw
which was
one ref
confusing.
call it travel.
And then they signaled Seahawks ball again. So, but it wasn't a foul on the floor.
It's because they signaled the travel on Bennett. Because she came away with the ball and slid on the ground, and that by rule is a travel.
Yeah. So Swift goes 1 for 2. From the line, 2-point Seahawks lead here. About 5 minutes left in the second. Vass gets past half court here, but has trouble. And a great steal by Malia Blake. Dennis is wide open. She gives to her. Goes up. And 1. Great steal. Leads to a good pass inside for the M1. And that'll go on Joelle Wigfall, her 3rd of the game, team's 4th.
Bennett's in some foul trouble as well. Both teams really battling the fouls here.
Yeah, it's been a foul-troubled second quarter. Another steal by Blake. Now Swift goes up. Cannot get the layup. Peyton Tyre saves it. Now kicks back out. Dennis now drives on the elbow. Back, Malia Manuel. Kick to the corner. Back to Manuel. Good ball movement here by the Seahawks. And that'll be a push foul there. And that'll put the Seahawks in the bonus here, as that will be the 3rd on Jenna Stauffer.
We talked about how fast-paced the first quarter was. Seemed like it flew by. The second quarter is taking forever.
Yeah,
not even
halfway through.
A lot of fouls.
Now Malia Blake at the line, shoot 2. First is off back iron. Especially now the Seahawks are on the bonus. Can't trust it enough making your free throws. These are pretty much as easy as it gets.
Yeah, you see so many games decided by 1 point, but then you look at the team that lost by 1 point,
free throw.
They missed 5 free throws.
Yeah, pretty much. Blake does make the second there, goes 1 for 2. Now some confusion here between the 2 refs. They're going to talk about it. Yeah, it's going to go Bennett way. Seahawks stay with the full court press here, which has worked. Except when Bennett gets it to Traore. She just takes it coast to coast, and there's not much Seahawks can do. Great steal there or great screen by Traore. Johnson gets tripped.
Again, these transition fouls and not getting back on transition is killing the Seahawks.
Yeah.
In the NBA, half these fouls they committed would have been transition take fouls. But they got to limit those.
So that's first of the game on Dennis. Now Traore in the paint. She's got most of Bennett's points so far. She's getting doubled. It was almost a 3-second violation there. But now Johnson floats it up. Great defense by Dennis. Traore gets it back. And now the layup's up the side of the iron once again. Now steal by Troyer. Spins, puts it up, and gets the layup. That's going to be a timeout by Bennett. Let's see if that's 30-second or full. It will be a full timeout with 4:10 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back with you. All right, now back with you. 4:10 left in the second quarter. Seahawks up by 3, but Bennett making a comeback here.
Yeah, you cannot take your foot off the gas if you're the Seahawks here. Got a little complacent.
And now Tyre. Drives through a double team, puts it up. No, gets her own miss once again. And goes back up and draws a foul. She'll get 2 shots to the line. Peyton Tyre, she's been a beast in the paint today, just rebounding. Second of the game on Jaculia Traore.
I think Bennett's in more foul trouble than Decatur this game.
Yeah, they are. That's her 6th team foul. The first free throw by Peyton Tyre is good.
The interesting, Jocelyn Tyre's back in the game with those 2 fouls.
With 3:51 left.
She's got to be careful.
Second.
That's a little longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be like 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes.
And a great rebound there by Tyre. And she hit it off her knee. And ball go back to Bennett. But speaking of Peyton Tyre, she's gotten most of her misses today and put it back up and draw fouls, getting layups. Done a great job in the paint today. Bennett having trouble getting it past half court here. Now Johnson with it. Screen by Troyer. Johnson, another screen by Troyer. And that'll be an offensive foul.
Yeah, illegal screen.
Yeah, moving screen there on Troyer, her 3rd of the game. She's been setting so many screens this game. You know, at some point you figure that would happen.
By random chance. Just
by random chance. That's good. I'm actually taking sports stats right now. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually learning all about that. Now Jocelyn Tyre on the wing.
So you're saying statistically it was bound to happen one of these times?
Yes.
Okay.
Manuel 3. No. And ball gets knocked around. Manuel tries to save it. And the ball went out of bounds there. Ball was on the line when Manuel tried to save it. So 3:15 left here in the second. Seahawks running the press once again. It's given Bennett problems here in this past 2 minutes. Johnson drives through it though, puts it up, and gets fouled. Now she will get 2 more shots here, and now Bennett will be in the bonus. Yeah, just a lot of fouls in this quarter.
That's Tyre's 3rd.
And that is her 3rd. Honestly, this could be one of those games where it could be like a 3-on-3 in the last minute of the game. Seriously. If it stays like this, it might. First free throws off back iron by Johnson. And now Segu Oren to check in here for Joelle Wigfall.
Yeah, no. Jocelyn Tyre is going to come out. I don't think we'll see her till the 3rd quarter. Probably midway through the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, definitely not. Dennis and Bondron checked in there for Tyre, both the Tyres, Peyton Tyre and Jocelyn Tyre. And Johnson's 2nd free throw is good. 3-point game now. Seahawks looking to go on a run here. In this last 3 minutes, they definitely can. Manuel in the corner. Great pass inside, backdoor pass. They are going to wave off the M1. Fouls on the floor. Fans not liking that.
Right. It was the right call. It was on the floor.
Yeah, I agree.
She should be shooting, though.
She will be shooting 2 free throws here. Yeah. It was just before the shot. They called the foul. About 2 seconds before. So Blake looking to knock down both free throws here. First free throw is good. And Wig falling out of check back in here for Orand.
I would like to see Decatur make both free throws. And they haven't done that all game. One time they have. But I would like to see it more consistently.
There you go.
There we go.
There's the second time.
Speak it into existence.
There you go. Now, 2-possession game here. Malia Blake has been the best free throw shooter on the Seahawks team. So definitely, if the Seahawks get to the line, you want it to be Malia Blake.
That was a really nice cut there. Inside. Nice cut and pass.
Yes, that'll be a foul there on number 21, Malaysia Dennis, her second of the game. There has been some really good backdoor passes this game there for both teams. Just getting inside. Both teams have done a very good job of that.
All these fouls in the second quarter have made up for the barely any we had in the first quarter.
Yeah, it was going fast as Troy Orr misses the first. It was going fast. Fast, pretty clean for the most part, but that quarter flew by. This one has felt like it's taken a millennium. You know, still 2:49 left. But it has been a very close game so far, which is what we expected coming into this. Troy Orr knocks down 1 and 2 free throws. Yeah, we expected this kind of game, a close game to this point. Pass inside to Bondurant, tries to go up. It got tipped, and she gets fouled, and we'll go to the line once again to shoot 2. It's been a free throw game. That's a 4th foul now on Chicolia Trior. There is a chance that she could foul out before halftime.
Oh, she's getting subbed out.
She's getting subbed out here. It's definitely a smart decision.
It looks like Bennett only has 3 subs. And just about everybody on the team is in foul trouble.
Yeah, Stolfman out of check back in here for Traore. I believe she does have 3 fouls.
If this keeps up, we might be seeing like Bennett playing with four people on the court.
Yeah. Again, could be like a 5v3.
Just like Alabama, Minnesota in 2019.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Second free throw is missed. Troy gets the rebound, gets knocked out of bounds to go back Bennett way. It's just kind of crazy though, as Niblett will check in here for Traore. Definitely a smart decision there by the Bennett coach. Definitely won't see her again until the 3rd quarter.
Maybe the 4th.
Maybe the 4th as well. Yeah. But Vass now on the wing. She's going to pull a deep 3. It's off the side of the iron once again. And now Swift in transition, taking it coast to coast. Tries to get inside to Manuel. Maybe could have taken it just one step there at a time. Tried to get it right inside. It was over her head, and Bennett will take back over.
Surprisingly, Decatur's laying off this full court press.
It was working for a while. Yeah. Not a terrible decision there by Coach Holland. Maybe Bennett was starting to read it. Ball got knocked out of bounds, and Johnson touched it last there. Or pardon me, Vass touched it last there. So 2:09 left now in the second quarter. And Bennett will also lay off the full court press. I think both teams could probably just use halftime right now, as that's an illegal screen on Bondurant. That's their second of the game.
I honestly would like to know how many fouls have been committed this quarter.
Gunther check in for Bondurant.
This might be a record.
Probably 15 team fouls back and forth between both teams.
Because they stopped counting at 5 on the scoreboard.
As a 3 by Vass. No. Now ball on the ground gets knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Bennett. Especially this last minute. It's taken a while. And Bennett run a break play here on the elbow. Trying to get somebody open as they get Vass. Now great drive inside and a great tip right there by Dennis. Bennett gets it back though. Johnson, another Euro step and a pickpocket by Swift. And now Dennis. Now Blake, kick, corner. Swift drives, puts it up. Cannot get the home court bounce. Ball's knocked around. Blake comes up with it. Seahawks trying to slow it down here, getting inside to Swift. Going up, no. It's her own miss. Cannot get it once again. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Stay with the Seahawks.
Yeah, so many opportunities on that possession for the Seahawks. You got to convert on something here. You would like something right now.
Right here and right now. 3 by Swift. Short.
Not that. There was a lot of time left on the shot clock. Maybe try and set something else up.
Now great drive inside by Johnson. Does get foul going up. 2 more free throws here.
Let's see if that foul goes on.
It's going to go on Dennis, her third. And Peyton Tyre will be checking back in here after this free throw by Jayla Johnson. This might be the best free throws I've ever seen in a quarter in my life.
Both teams are in the dangerous area of foul trouble.
This is good.
And I'm being completely honest here. If this keeps up, this game's going to come down to free throws.
Yeah, it definitely will.
Who can make the free throws? And whose bench is deeper, really? Because a lot of this...
right now, it's the Seahawks.
A lot of the starters are in foul trouble for both teams.
As Johnson makes 4 free throws.
And I have to tell you, Decatur's lucky they called up the JV players because typically on a varsity game, they'll have, what, three on the bench?
Now turnaround jumper, no, by Gunther. Tries to put it back up, and she does. Took a hard fall. We'll count that basket. Athletic trainer Karen coming out. Miss Karen.
Yeah, that looks
to be
bad.
okay. Yeah. She was hobbling there.
Yeah, it counts.
I might just take her out just to check on her
She
real quick.
looks a little wobbly. Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah. That doesn't look good. Didn't look like she hit her head, thankfully, but landed on her back super hard. Wow.
That did not look good.
No.
She was...
No. But now Bennett in transition, now coast to coast. Vass gives to Johnson. Now be a foul on the floor once again by the Seahawks. 41.5 to go. She's a big piece. Pardon me, to the Seahawks team.
I honestly don't know if she'll be able to come back.
Yeah, she was
have
wobbly.
A concussion. When she fell, it looked like her head went back, and she sort of just laid there and then got up and didn't have any balance.
I think it was just adrenaline at first is why she got back up so fast.
Yeah, and didn't have any balance when she was walking. I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but when she was walking over to Miss Karen, she was stumbling.
Yeah. Oh, it's so sad to see. Hopefully she comes back, but don't want to risk anything. Second free throw is missed by Vass. Seahawks looking to make it at least a 6-point game here. 25 on the shot clock. 10-second separation. Great drive coast to coast by Malia Blake. Now, tempo has sped up here a little bit. Vass looking to slow it down and control this offense. Wow, it was Vass pass inside. Well, Malia Blake just hurt herself bad. Twisted her ankle a little bit there. Vass is getting 2 free throws at the line.
And that's Swift's second.
Yeah.
Who's the foul on?
Wow. What a crazy quarter this has been, Sean.
You know, ever since the scoreboard went out in the first 3 seconds, I knew this was going to be a crazy game.
That was just a sign of the future, I guess.
That was like a perfect
First free throw is good by Vass. She's been at the line more times than I can count so far for Bennett. She's taken some great drives inside and has gotten fouled. And Gunther's going to go to the locker room. That's not a good sight.
That was a scary fall.
Yeah, you could hear that from up here. You could hear that in the entire gym. It's unfortunate. Vass makes both free throws. Now a 4-point game here. No, basically no second separation between the shot and game clock. A steal by Bennett. Another foul there on the Seahawks. As that'll go on Malia Manuel. Her first of the game. 10.5 to go. And now Wigfall will be at the line to shoot 2. Can cut this to a 2-point game. Seahawks look at the last shot. I think both teams are just looking for halftime, I feel like, at this point. You know, clean some things up.
Adjust.
Adjust, exactly. Go into halftime. I feel like both teams know what they have to work on, though, and what they have done good so far. And come out in the second half strong. Wigfall's second free throw. Misses both. And Peyton Ty with the rebound. Now 8 seconds left. Trying to get it past half court here. Gives to Swift. 3 seconds left. And they're going to call a foul there.
Question is that going to be shooting? Because she looked like she was...
Yeah, the Seahawks are on the bonus.
I know, but if it's shooting, it could be 3. Because...
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, you're right.
It looked
you're
like
right.
the argument could be made that she was in the act there.
That looks like we're going to put up 2. 2 free throws here. So that's the 4th on Joelle Wigfall. And Swift's got the first. Now, you're right. That could have been 3 free throws. Was almost in the act of putting it up for a shot. And Swift knocks down both free throws. 2 seconds left. Now, 3-quarter court shot. No good. And the Seahawks go into halftime with 32-26 over the Clippers. We'll be right back with you after halftime.
White ball coming out. Everything good here, ladies? Yep. Thanks, guys.
Wait, you guys got 17 points. We both got 17. This is yours. Sorry. We both. Okay, how much did you guys get? I just got 17 points too. No. Oh. 7. Wait, I have a 3 in here. 8, 10, 12, 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, tomorrow night we are back in action right here at Seahawks Gymnasium as the boys start their playoff run. 6 o'clock tip-off. Right here. Can't be here in person. Join us on youtube.com/SDHS Sports.
All right, coming back to you, start of the second half. Seahawks up 32-26 over the Clippers after one of the craziest second quarters I think I've ever witnessed in my life. Just wild. Jocelyn Tyre drives in, puts it up. Way too strong in the layup, and ball gets knocked out of bounds, or knocked around, pardon me, and Clippers come away with it.
Yeah, good sign. Lila Gunther back on the court after that hard fall.
Definitely good to see. You know, you could hear that from up here. It didn't look like a good fall. Didn't look like she landed on most of her head for the most part, which is a good sign. I think that's the main reason why she's back in this game. As a good floater there by Johnson. Yeah, just glad to see she's doing all right. Especially in a playoff game, mainly. You just never want to see that happen. But in any game. Jocelyn Tyre drives, can't get the reverse layup. Rebound by Blake. And she'll take it back out. Now passing to Tyre on the post. Goes up. Can't get the light once again. Gets her own miss. Puts it back up. And gets foul going up. First team foul of the second half goes on the Clippers.
Hey, we almost went a minute without a foul.
Hey, progress. It's a good sign.
So, free throws is what this game's going to come down to. Who can make your free throws? They're going to call on the floor.
They're going to call on the floor.
Wow. It was hard to tell from up here.
It looked like she was kind of in the shooting stance and was trying to go up with it. At that time of the foul, they're going to call an on-the-floor foul. It's the first of the game on Bailey Niblett. Now, wide open pass inside to Peyton Tyre. That time looks like a shooting foul. She will get 2 shots to the line here. So now that foul will go on Jayla Johnson, her first of the game.
Yeah, Seahawks got to keep working it inside. They've had success from inside the whole night. Excuse me. But you got to do that. Get back on transition defense. That's where a lot of these fouls have come, and Bennett's points.
Peyton Tyre makes the first free throw. Shooting about 50% on the year. Looking to improve that as the second half goes on. This second free throw goes 1 for 2. Now Bennett. As now Vass going to pull the elbow jumper. It's way off the mark. And Peyton Tyre with the rebound. Now Peyton Tyre passes up Jocelyn Tyre. She's going to pull the corner 3. That one's short. Ball gets knocked out. And it's going to go back to Bennett. You know, Seahawks started out kind of on fire from beyond the arc. Now they made the first 3. And then they're starting to cool down a little bit.
Yeah, haven't made a 3 since.
Yeah. Having some struggles from beyond the arc. But looking to get that back here in the second half. Taking some decent shots so far. As now passing inside. Niblett puts it up. That's a wild shot. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Ball flies out of bounds, I should say. And the Seahawks take back over. Swift in the corner. Now Blake on the wing. Cross-court pass. Tyre. Now drives baseline. Floats. Can't get the layup. You got to convert on that if you're the Seahawks. Now pass inside. And Orard puts it up. And now a steal by Malia Blake. Now clear lane to the basket for the easy layup. 7-point Seahawks lead.
Got to keep pushing here. They came out firing in the first quarter. Let's see if they keep their foot on the gas. It was a nice pump fake, by the way.
That was very nice by Oren. And getting the easy floater there. So Blake looking to get it back. Control the tempo so far for the Seahawks this game. Great pass inside to Blake. And she traveled, tried to get to Gunther there for the easy layup. So, kind of surprised so far. Coach Holland, we talked about it so far in this game. Coach Holland has run it so far. For most of this game, it's been the full court press, not running it right now.
Yeah, I think part of that is he's trying to limit transition, which led to fouls, as he has a lot of players in foul trouble right now. So I think that's the main thing he's trying to limit here.
As Oren gets the, I should say the away bounce, bounced in there. Tyre drives baseline, puts it the floater, no. Gunther puts it back up and in. Good to see her get some points after that hard fall. Again, it's a sign that she is okay. Johnson at the top of the key. It's almost a moving screen there on Oren. And now a deep three. Rolls in and out. And now pass up. Blake gives to Swift. Swift drives on the block. No. Tyre puts it back up. No. Ball gets hit off of Malia Blake's face. And now Bennett with it. Nice Euro step there by Vass. Drives in and gets foul going up. First team foul of the third quarter by the Seahawks. Now we go on Peyton Tyre, her second. Good to see for Decatur that's only their first team foul of the second half. Vass that line shooting too. They know he kept saying it. You know, free throws are what this game's going to come down to. So far, both teams have taken a decent amount in the second half in this third quarter here. Vass first free throw is good. Manuel checking in. She's limping a little bit. Checking in for Allison Swift. I hope she's not injured. I don't know.
Did she make that? Yeah.
So Vass, the second free throw.
Seahawks have had to battle through some things as the season's gone on.
Yeah, especially in this game. You know, there's been a lot of hard falls. Falls in general. Jocelyn Tyre thought the Seahawks from the defense there for a minute. Gets back and gets the ball. And now Blake gives to Manuel. Now back to Blake. Blake in the corner. Tries to get inside to Gunther. And that will be a foul on Lila Gunther. Let's see how many she has. This is her third. Curious to see if Coach Allen will take her out. And the Seahawks come back to the full court press here. And Bennett breaks it. Now Stauffer, great trap there by the Seahawks and a steal by Manuel. Passed up, stolen right back by the Clippers. That was almost a backcourt there.
Yeah.
Maybe could have been called, but Johnson with it. Now on the wing, drives baseline, puts it up, and gets fouled going up. So as I said, good to see the Seahawks only have one foul in this third quarter. They already got 3 team fouls in the span of 35 seconds.
Yeah, start off at a good pace, and now the fouls are starting to get picked up. You got to go back to your game plan from the first quarter and the beginning of the third quarter and execute it very well. They executed it good at the beginning, but since then it hasn't really worked. You got to work the ball inside. That's where all their success has been. Only made 2 threes, I believe, to start out the game, and then haven't made an outside shot since then.
Yeah, Dennis checks in there for Jocelyn Tyre. Johnson's second free throw, no. And good to see it was only the first foul of the night on Malia Blake. They're one of the Seahawks' top scorers so far today, if not the top scorer.
And another big thing is playing defense.
Great coast to coast.
Without fouling. Playing defense without fouling. You know those drills where you have to play defense with your hands behind your back?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying to do that, but you got to not use your hands as much.
Now Niblett gets foul going up. She'll get 2 shots at the line. As that foul will go on Malia Manuel, her second. So now Niblett looking to make this a 2-point game. High arcing free throw, banks it in. I guess the bank's still open. Working overtime tonight, I guess. Yeah, probably enough with the bank jokes. Niblett's second free throw, no. Tried to bank it in once again. Now Blake drives and gets fouled there by Jayla Johnson. That's her second of the game. And the Seahawks inbound here. As Blake will inbound. And she'll get back out to Gunther. Gunther, top of the key 3. That one's way off the mark. Ball gets flown out of bounds.
Yeah, she's got to set her feet on that one. I saw she had a little bit of happy feet there.
And Johnson. Nice change of direction there. Puts it up. No. And Ty with the rebound. Now Coach Allen telling the Seahawks to move a little bit quicker here. Maybe get a solid shot inside. Could pull something from the elbow here. It's now mid-range by Manuel. It's up back iron. Blake cannot get the layup. Ball's on the ground. I'm going to call a push foul there on the Clippers. That would be their 4th team foul. And let's see how that's going to go on. It's going to go on number 21, Rihanna Vass, her 3rd. And probably a smart timeout here by Coach Allen with 3:05 left in this 3rd quarter. Seahawks up by 3. All right, we are back. 3:05 left in this 3rd quarter. Seahawks up by 3 here.
Hey, wait a minute. It's our goal, right? Who's the crowd?
So what do you think the Seahawks are going to go with here, Sean?
I think they're going to try and get something in the paint.
There you go. Dennis can't get the layup. But Gunther's right there for the putback. You called that one. And now almost a pickpocket there by Dennis. Solid defense at the top of the key. Now shovel pass to Vass. Vass. Great defense here once again. Seahawks top of the key defense has been really great. They're going to call a foul there on the Seahawks inside. A lot of Cater fans not liking that one. Thought it was all ball. And Bennett will be in the bonus here. That's 3rd team foul. Or 3rd foul, pardon me, on Peyton Tyre, team's 5th. Now Bondurant will check back in here for the Seahawks after this free throw by Vass.
Bondurant checking in here and Swift.
Which is good.
Maybe try and spread the floor a little bit because they are probably the 2 best 3-point shooters on this team.
Agreed. Yeah. Yeah. So far. Have some of the highest 3-point percentages on the team. I agree. Definitely could see some more outside shots here from the Seahawks for the rest of this 3rd quarter going into that 4th as well. Vass, the 2nd free throw. Rainbow shot knocks down both. So Blake gives to Manuel. And now back to Swift. Swift driving inside. Has a clear lane. He gets foul going up. And now the Seahawks will be in the bonus here. And that's the 4th team foul, or 4th foul, pardon me, on Rihanna Vass, team's 5th. Yeah, Bennett's in a lot of foul trouble. Honestly, both teams are. Swift's first free throws in and out. Swift looking to go 1 for 2.
Yeah, so Bennett has 4 subs. So they might be forced to go deep into their bench here later in the game.
So Blake, now Swift. Can get those 2 free throws back here. No. Bondurant. Swift going up. Seahawks 4th try here. And now Bennett steals it away. Johnson, spin move. Solid spin move, goes up. Cannot get the bounce. And now Swift the rebound. Now Seahawks going back the other way. Dennis gets pickpocketed. Swift, floater, no. And now back away and we go with the Clippers. And now easy layup there for Johnson.
This is only a 1-point game. Seahawks got to wake up.
It's just been back and forth. Both teams going coast to coast here in this last minute. Dennis puts up a hook shot and gets it to go. I think the Seahawks should try and go back to some of that full court press once again here.
Yeah, it caused a lot of turnovers. And Bennett really didn't know how to operate against it.
So Manuel looking for a steal here. She's got to be careful. Vass gets a screen by Stauffer. Now Vass kick to the corner, or into 3. No. Same team there. Dennis gets the rebound. Pass up to Manuel. Gives inside. Bondurant goes up. Cannot get the layup. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be a travel there. The Seahawks will get it back. Have a second chance here. Travel on Orend. A minute remaining now in this third quarter. And Dennis inbound here. I think Seahawks should try and go inside of the paint here once again. There you go. Blake puts it up for the easy layup.
That play's been open all game underneath the basket. Sort of reminds me of the David Chandler lob, sort of unstoppable.
It is. Rainbow shot. Splash for Rihanna Vass. Now Bondurant to the corner. Dennis on the elbow. Puts it up. No. Was too short on the shot there. Now Clippers going the other way. Stauffer goes up. Gets rejected by Malia Manuel. Great transition defense. Saying not in her house.
Yeah, that was a really nice feed, but Manuel is right behind her. Swat that one.
And Vass on the wing. Now a screen. Deep 3 by Vass. That time it's short. Maybe a little bit of a heat check there. Jocelyn Tyre still should probably slow it down here. Now inside to Swift. Go up. Cannot get the layup. Gets it back. That time she's got it. 4-point lead for the Seahawks. 4 seconds left here. Vass. She's got to try and put it up. As she does, it's way off the mark. As we head into the fourth quarter with the Seahawks up by 4, 47-43.
This is so dumb. I actually hate
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget again tomorrow night, your Bayside champion boys Seahawks are in action. Tip-off's at 6 o'clock versus the Arundel Wildcats. Come check that out. If you can't be here in person, youtube.com/SDHS Sports.
All right, now back. Start of the fourth quarter. And what has been a very close game the entire way. So we have a score update for you. With South River up 23-15 over Serena Park at halftime. If the Seahawks win, in fact, the winner of this game will play either of those teams. Deep 3 once again by Vass. Not sure that was a very good shot. A lot of time left in the shot clock. Blake gets pushed to the ground. And first team foul here of this fourth quarter will go on the Clippers, 15 seconds in. And that will go on number 22, Jayla Johnson, her third of the game. I think a Seahawks should try the give and go here once again. It's been working so far today. I think probably go back to it. Peyton Tyre gets knocked on the ground once again, and another foul there on the Clippers. That time it's on Johnson once again, her fourth. So 2 fouls for Johnson here in 9 seconds. Only 24 seconds in to this fourth quarter. Johnson's got 2 fouls. And Blake has a lane to the basket, decides not to take it. Tyre, reverse layup. It's too high. And Traore now back in the game. Now goes to the post, puts it up. Cannot get the bounce there. Swift at the board.
Yeah, this game's sort of turning into a track meet, just running back and forth.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a hockey game right now, just going back and forth. Mayo tries to save it, ball gets knocked out. So now Clippers looking to get the first points here of this fourth quarter. Let's see if they can. Stauffer in the corner. Now Johnson with it. Thought about the three. Now passing to Stauffer. Tries to bank it in. No. And now Swift with the board once again. There's 8 rebounds a game coming in handy. Now pass to Manuel. Gives back to Tyre. Ball gets knocked out. Stay with Decatur.
Here comes that play in the paint again. That cut. It's going to probably be Malia Blake cut.
I was going to say, yeah. Clippers thought it was their ball.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. We've seen it before. Nice tip there by Traore. And the Clippers steal it away. Johnson going coast to coast once again. Cannot get the layup. Both teams having some struggles here on their easy layups. Now pass up. Wide open lane to the basket. Tyre that time gets the layup. First points of the fourth quarter belong to Decatur. Now 6-point lead. So Stauffer with it. Now drives through a double team. Ball's on the ground and a steal by Blake. Now it's a rugby scrum for it. Clippers get it back. Johnson, great feed inside to Stauffer.
That was a really nice pass. It looked like it went in between someone's legs almost.
For the reverse layup. And now Blake goes coast to coast once again. Both teams just going coast to coast. East coast to west coast and then west coast to east coast. And getting the layups. So Vast looking to slow it down. Now she'll spin. Try and put it up and get fouled. First team foul this fourth quarter by the Seahawks. And that'll be the 4th on Jocelyn Tyre. So one more and she'll be out of this game. I believe a couple Seahawks with 4 team fouls, also for the Clippers as well. So Vast bent the line about 12 times today.
Yeah,
first free throw.
She's been the top scorer, I believe, for the Clippers here.
Yeah, her and Traore.
Plays a big factor in their offense.
She misses the first. Now taking her time here. These are big points for the Clippers. Second free throw is good. So 5-point game. Sean, do you think we will see a run here in this fourth quarter by any team?
I think it's going to be the Seahawks. They've got the momentum right now, and they're playing a lot better.
That's a good start there by Jocelyn Tyre, getting her way in the paint for the easy layup. So Johnson, ball got tipped, and a steal by Manuel. Now Seahawks have numbers, clear lane to the basket, missed the layup.
And,
Blake gets it back.
We're seeing a lot less defensive pressure from the Clippers because I think 3 players out there have 4 fouls right now.
This ball rolls out of bounds off the missed reverse layup by Blake. Seahawks will stay with it. And a timeout there by the Clippers. 5:06 left in this fourth quarter. Seahawks up by 7. We'll be right back with you. All right, now back with you. 5:06 left in this fourth. Decatur up by 7. Inbound play to Blake. Now ball's on the ground. That will be a jump ball. Clippers coach tried to call a timeout there. Could not get it off. It'll stay with Decatur.
Look for that paint play again.
They tried to go to it. Ball was rolling around. Could go to it again here. And they will. Tyre goes up with it. No. Swift gets it back. Off the rim. Now Blake with the steal. Jocelyn Tyre a three. Got it. Double-digit lead for the Seahawks, up by 10. Now 3 by Wigfall. Tried to bank it in, can't get it. And a great putback there by Traore. She's been in the paint the entire night. Now Blake on the elbow. She's going to clear it back out. Swift. Now Tyre. Manuel a corner three. No. But Jocelyn Tyre's right there. Cannot get the layup. And now Blake will clear it. And now Manuel a two. Good. Double-digit lead once again for the Seahawks.
Gotta hang on here for the Seahawks. Crazier things have happened.
Especially all the foul trouble in this game. Not much here right now in this fourth quarter. 2 team fouls for the Clippers, 1 for the Seahawks. Let's see if that keeps up. Deep three again by Vass. Almost got the bank. And Blake taking it coast to coast again. Goes up. No on the layup. And ball will go back to Clippers. The Clippers way here. 3:42 left now in the fourth quarter. So Vass, screen by Traore. Wigfall a three. Off the top of the backboard, Traore puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Coach Corey saying drive the ball to the basket because a lot of the Bennett players have 4 fouls.
Blake on the wing is Swift. Great feed inside to Jocelyn Tyre. No on the layup once again. These opportunities for the Seahawks want to convert here. And now Johnson going up. Cannot get the layup once again. Traore puts it up short. Now back to Traore. Clippers cannot get the layup once again. Slow on the rim and now a steal by the Clippers once again. Vass, a three. No. Traore in the paint. Johnson gets the roll.
It's only a 6-point game now.
There's a lot going on there in the past 30 seconds, and another good timeout by Coach Holland. Want to talk it over. Seahawks up by 6 here, 2:39 left in the fourth. All right, now 2:39 left in this fourth. Seahawks still up by 6. Bennett chipping away. Almost a steal. 2 Clippers ran into each other. We're going to have an injury timeout here. Vass is on the ground there. Hopefully she's okay. She does get up on her own power.
They might have just knocked knees.
They did, yeah.
That usually is a weird feeling.
Both collided. Should be walking off here with the trainer. But again, thankfully, she's able to walk off on her own power. Been a lot of injuries in this game, though. Which is pretty unfortunate, but it's been a very good game the whole way through. Looking to be here in this last 2:30. Pass inside to Peyton Tyre, going up. No. Seahawks and both teams, honestly, cannot get their easy layups. Traore with the rebound, and now taking it coast to coast, full speed. Gets the layup. 4-point game now.
You know, this was a 10-point game about a minute and a half ago. Seahawks are getting really sloppy.
Malia Blake. Now Tyre feeds inside. Gunther goes up. This is a layup.
They're getting beat on transition defense. The old problems are coming back to haunt them.
And now Johnson, a good tip there by the Seahawks. Less than 2 minutes to go. Swift. It's crunch time now. Dennis gets it back. Nice Euro step driving in. No on the layup. Gunther puts it up and gets fouled. I think Seahawks are mainly just looking for a foul there. Just trying to get 2 free throws at the line.
Now,
as that is the 5th foul on Joelle Wigfall. Now she's out of the game.
You got to make both of these free throw shots. You have to.
Yeah, can't stress it enough. Now Vass will come back in here for Wigfall, who once again fouled out there. Yeah, but 2 big free throws here. Gunther's got the first.
It's still going to be a 2-possession game, but
you can make it a 2-3 game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going to take 2 threes here by the Clippers, tie it up. No good on the second. Troy with the rebound, tried to throw it off Peyton Tyre. It was a bullet of a throw. And now a travel there on Stauffer. Trying to get up the court, just got trapped. This is why we said the Seahawks staying with that full court press. It has really pressured the Clippers, and it's created some turnovers. And Clippers are going to call a 30-second timeout here, 1:37 left in this 4th quarter. We'll be right back with you once again.
Everybody got 2 left. Everybody's got 2. 2 fulls, a full, and a 30.
137.
All right, now back with you. 1:37 left in this 4th. Decatur up by 5. They're looking to close it out here. Sean, what do they have to do to close out this game?
Don't be in a rush to win, first of all. Don't put anything that's not a good shot up early in the shot clock. Take some time. Don't shoot that early.
And now pass up. Johnson keeps control of it, goes up, and gets the layup in transition. Almost got tipped from behind by Dennis.
Because, see, a miss later in the shot clock would have taken a lot more time off the clock. And now it's just a 1-possession game.
Screen by Peyton Tyre. Gives to Allison Swift. Ball's on the ground. And a smart timeout by Coach Holland. 1:08 left in this 4th quarter. Decatur up by 3.
One left. 140. 4 and a 30.
Sam, how you feel about the game? They probably shouldn't have stayed up till 12 o'clock last night eating a chicken Alfredo.
$36-18 here. South River. South River. That's on Thursday, right?
1, 2, 2, get down there. Hustle.
We're good.
All right, now 1:08 left. Decatur up by 3, 1-possession game. Seahawks definitely need a basket here.
Yeah, and take some time off this clock. Only 10 seconds on the shot clock, though. You got to move a little bit.
Now Blake, 8 on the shot clock now. Tyre. I don't know if the Seahawks realize they give inside to Swift. Fade away. Good. Off the glass. Huge shot there by Allison Swift, the senior.
Big-time players give you big-time plays.
Now Trayor going up. Cannot get the bounce, and a rebound by Swift. Looked up at the clock there for a minute. Got to get it past half court here, though, if you're Decatur.
Bennett's got a foul.
They're going to have to soon. Peyton Tyre drives, gets the layup. Now a 7-point game. Clippers going to need a basket here quick. Vass pulls the three. Got it. 4-point game. Timeout by the Clippers. 18.2 seconds left. We will stay on with you. Wow, what a huge shot right there by Rihanna Vass.
Yeah, this is a big game. And speaking of big games, tomorrow the boys play Arundel here, 6 p.m. For those of you that don't know, it is a blackout tomorrow, so wear black.
Yeah,
be here early because you buy the tickets at the door, not online.
Yeah. Most likely will be a line outside the door.
Yeah. Sort of like old time Decatur basketball.
Well, it kind of reminds me of the Snow Hill game last year. Remember that?
Yes, it was a Saturday at 10 in the morning.
Major line outside. Yeah, at like 8:30 in the morning. There was
that was the Andre Foreman jersey retirement day.
So now 18.2 seconds left. Decatur up by 4.
You got to take care of the ball, and Swift can run the baseline here,
especially now that Bennett's running this full court press again. Blake trying to get it past half here. Gives to Swift.
I think he got a foul, but Bennett doesn't have anyone else to give any fouls to.
Clippers definitely had to foul there, and they do, as Oren does. That's their 4th. They definitely need one more here. You're going to need one more to get the Seahawks in the bonus. It says that's Wake Fall's 6th foul. Yeah, she already fouled out of the game. May have to change that. But Swift to inbound here. Clippers need to foul once again to get the Seahawks in the bonus.
Yeah, that's probably going to do it.
And Johnson does. Especially if Mano can make both free throws here. Then that should definitely do it. Wow, what a game, though.
Yeah, that was a
game. Close the whole way.
Yeah, definitely. Not really a dull moment.
No. Definitely a high foul game. We'll say that. But a lot of free throws taken in this game. But once again, it was a very close game. Manuel in and out in the first.
Yeah, and this will be the first Lady Seahawks playoff win in 2 years. Under first-year head coach. So, heading in the right direction.
Manuel misses the second. It's going to be a lane violation there. On the Clippers, Seahawks look at one more shot here. Bit of a mistake there by the Clippers, especially because Manuel did miss that free throw. Had a chance to get it back and go down, but now Manuel can make it a 5-point game. Which he can't. And now Bennett with it. Got to put up a shot here as Vass. And that'll do it as the Stephen Decatur Seahawks move on to the regional final and will most likely play South River. As last we checked, they're up 36-18 over the Severna Park Falcons. That will do it for us.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Seahawks win 63-59 over the Clippers. My name is AJ Patton. Partner Sean McChrystal. Have a great night, everybody.
Again, the boys are here in action tomorrow night. 6 o'clock tip-off against Arundel. Number 1 seed versus the 5 seed. Come check it out. If you can't join us in person, you can join us online at youtube.com/SDHS Sports. As always, thank you for coming out tonight. Supporting Steve Decatur girls basketball.